This video will show you an example of a vertical and horizontal surface roof application of Barrett Roof's RamTough 250 waterproofing system. RamTough 250 is a thermoplastic, rubberized asphalt membrane that forms a completely monolithic waterproof system without seams or joints, adhering to horizontal and vertical surfaces. The installer has pre-prepped all surfaces. Application surfaces must be made reasonably smooth, dry, and clean, with all damages repaired. The melter should be warmed up early enough to have hot fluid material when the work is scheduled to start. Waterproofing installation may proceed when the ambient temperature is above 0 degrees Fahrenheit. Special application procedures should be followed below 30 degrees Fahrenheit. To save time, the crew has pre-cut Ramflash 327 for the joints and Polyfelt 125 for the vertical and horizontals. After mixing the Ram primer and surface conditioner, the crew applies a coat at a rate of 300 to 500 square feet per gallon to the vertical surfaces to be waterproofed. Once the RamTough 250 membrane is heated and ready to apply, they first cover all joints with RamTough 250. While still hot, they install the pre-cut strips of Ramflash 327 HDR to reinforce the joints. Once the joints are reinforced, the crew applies the RamTough 250 membrane to the vertical wall, using a squeegee or improvised tool such as a piece of straight cardboard. They do this in approximately 44-inch width to match the Polyfelt 125, which will be applied next. Notice how they work the material into the membrane, so as not to create wrinkles or fish mouths. Next, they apply another layer of Ram 250 membrane at 90 mils, and then the protection coat of 306 granulated cap sheet is applied to the vertical. Now that the vertical is complete and waterproof, the crew moves on to the horizontal of the roof, beginning with the flashing of all roof penetrations. They prime the area around the penetration with Ram primer and surface conditioner. A piece of Ram 250 neoprene is cut to fit the penetration. Ram 250 membrane is applied under the neoprene piece, and then the neoprene is folded back over, working the sheet into the membrane and coating the edges. Once the horizontal surface is clean, prepped, and all penetrations have been waterproofed, the crew begins the application of Ram primer conditioner to the roof in 44-inch strips. Once the primer is dry, approximately 20 minutes, the crew will then pour in the hot fluid RamTough 250 membrane at 90 mils thick and smooth with a squeegee. After the membrane is squeegeed, they roll in the Polyfelt 125 and work the felt into the membrane. For the first course of protection layer, the crew trims the first course to fit the contours of the vertical wall joint. They then apply hot fluid 250 membrane at a minimum thickness of 125 mils and smooth with a squeegee, and then roll out the Barrett Ram protection course, working the layer into the membrane. The protection course has a 3-inch overlap indication line built into the surface. RamTough 250 sets instantly and remains flexible for the duration of its life. RamTough 250 should be protected with insulation, special coatings, cap sheets, or a Barrett Greenroof-Roofscape. There are many options available, all with our 25-year warranty. Contact your Barrett Roof representative to find the best Barrett Roof solution for your project.